Hello, fellow weirdos of the flock. How are you? Come in, come in, come in. Leave your shoes on. You know the rules. Leave your shoes on. There's keep other people alive to use spray behind this dishwasher. If you make the last cup, you make a new pot. Hey, don't look at me like that. It's the fucking rules. I didn't make them. Yes, I did. And I'm not changing it. Please make a new pot of coffee when you make the last cup. Leave your shoes on, come in and sit down. There's spots by Putzfer right there. And the SS Lazy Ass. There's a seat there. And there's floor space right here by me. So come in and sit down. Pack up Larry the lizard guy right here. Pack him up and get ready to go. Uh, he is a new bull, so don't hit him hard. You'll regret it. And me, I am Nikki K the Great. Most of you already know me. You know me because I'm awesome. And I will be narrating you through this Bible. So, we are about to have an awesome fucking time waking and baking with the Bible. Waking and baking with Das Bible. So, let's get it. No, let's do the damn thing. That's gonna be what I say from now on. Because everybody's like, let's do this. No, we're gonna do the damn thing. So, where we. Okay. So, we left off at the beginning of Noah's story. Okay. Okay. The birth of Noah. We left off at the birth of Noah. No, well, I guess when Noah's over. Oh, are Shem, Ham, and Japheth triplets? Wait a minute. Noah was 500 years old and became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Were they triplets? I didn't think they were triplets. I don't know. Does anybody know? Anyway, that's where we left off. Noah's 500 years old. So now we are going into chapter 6. So here we go. Chapter 6. Okay. Now, it came about when men began to multiply on the face of the land, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of the God, I'm reading too much. Okay. The, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves, whomever they chose. Okay, the sons of God. Yeah, but God who? Because the hosts of heaven are the other gods. And if God is the Son of God, who's the sons of God? That would be the other gods, right? So maybe Hercules was a real thing. Look, I do not know. But anyway, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves, whomever they chose. Ah, see, isn't that exactly what Zeus did though? He went and did whatever to that woman and then had Hercules. What's her name? Hera. I don't remember the bad lady god's name. I don't remember. But anyway, that seems okay. So they did whatever they wanted with the women, and then the Lord said, "My spirit shall not strive with man forever, because he is also flesh. Nevertheless, his days shall be 120 years. My spirit shall not strive with man forever, because he is also flesh." So, isn't that a clue? Like, you kill the people, you kill the God. So he's like, these people are going to get killed. I'm going to die. I don't know if it really says that, but it really seems like it might say that. Okay. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days. Well, yeah, we knew that because the Nephilim were Adam and Eve and Adam and Eve's kids. And they were still alive, right? So the Nephilim were there. And also afterward. Oh, look, look, not all the Nephilim died in the flood. Check this out. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, comma, and also afterward, comma, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. They were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. Bam! So look, there is Hercules. Look, there's other ones too, but I don't know any of their names. But they're all over the place. Like God, a God, boinkety boink, a woman, and made a kid. And then that kid grew up to be amazeballs. I don't know all of their names, but it looks like that might be real life. Okay, men over it all. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. So God decided to flip the risk board. He decided to flip the risk board and throw it into a bathtub. And then he filled up the water. That the Bible does not say that. Nikki said that. The Bible said, "And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart." Listen, big guy, why do you keep letting the people hurt you? Listen, ancient God, I know you're listening because I'm the only thing up talking about you this early in the morning on Saturday. So, so, listen, why do you let these people hurt you so bad? What about the people that picked you? They're like, "Hey, God's a good guy." But then you stay stuck on these people. These people are fucking terrible. Listen, listen, I get it, I get it, I get it. You don't want to look bad, but you're not going to look bad. Nobody will care. Listen, big guy, listen. Just take into consideration what I said. Okay. So God was being regretful. So he was sulking, but there was no water for him to stare at himself, so he's gonna make some. Just wait, we haven't got there yet. Hold on, I'm sorry, that meme just threw me off. Okay. And the Lord said, I will blot out man whom I have created from the face of the land, from man to animals, creeping things, and birds. I am sorry that I have made them. So I'm throwing the wristboard in the bathtub and turning on the water. The Bible does not say that. It said, Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord, and these are the records of the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, blameless in his time. Noah walked with God. So Noah's God's new bestie. I want to be God's bestie. Listen, I'll be God's bestie. Although we talked about this yesterday, I don't know how to kill animals, and it would gross me out. So if God didn't require me to kill an animal and we could just sit around and smoke weed, I would be God's bestie in a heartbeat. But anyway, Noah was God's bestie at this time, and Noah became the father of three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Are they triplets? See, why doesn't it say? Anyway, now the earth was corrupt in the sight of capital G, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked on the earth, and behold, it was blacker than a black hole. It does not say that. It says it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted their way upon the earth. Well, yeah, because isn't like the fall, like all the devil guys come down here? So, mm, I guess the fall happened before Adam and Eve, right? So there were demon guys already here on Earth. Earth is a devil's plaything. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. But when there be demon guys already down here, and there would be, well, if you only made Adam and Eve, and they only had Cain and Abel, and then they would have had to find somebody else to sleep with. So that right there makes double blood. Okay, okay, listen. I don't know. Okay. Now, and God looked on the earth, and it was corrupt. Then God said to Noah, Yo, bestie, check it out. The end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. And behold, I am about to destroy them with the earth. I'm filling up this bathtub, motherfucker. Build a boat. So, Noah's building a boat, and oh, look, I don't know where my phone is. There it is.
Hey Phil, start the day. Dick, it's 9 o'clock a.m.
Oh my god, my lord! There. Okay. So, verses 14 through 21. is all about the boat. It's a lot of okay. Hold on. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Make for yourself an ark of gopher wood. You shall make the ark with rooms and cover it in pitch. I don't know what the fuck that is, but somebody said it's like tar. So build this boat and then cover it in tar. And you're gonna make it very fucking big. Okay? And you're gonna make a window and okay. Make a window. Oh, okay. So every cubit there's a new window with 3 decks. I am bringing a flood of water upon the earth to destroy all flesh. So I'm filling up the bathtub and I'm throwing this thing in there. And everything is going to perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you enter the ark. You, your sons, and your wife, and your sons' wives, and 2 of every living thing. You're bringing that into the ark. And oh, look, okay. Because last time I read this, remember I was talking about old ass Noah running around and catching a cheetah? Okay. So, 2 of every kind will come to you. Keep them alive. And as for you, take for yourself all kinds of food, all the food. Take all the food. And then Noah did all of that. That's fucking crazy. Could you imagine? Uh, but there is one thing I want to look for on here. Because in the movie Noah, I didn't watch it because I felt like Russell Crowe was talking about sacrificing a baby in the movie Noah, right? The little trailer I saw, he was gonna sacrifice a baby, and I looked for that in here last time. If Noah sacrifices a baby, did not see it then. Maybe I will see it this time. So let's find out. We're gonna pause right here. So go pee, get a refill, and pack Larry the Lizard Guy to go on this next part of this journey. Okay, chapter 7. Yay. Okay, so after Noah gets everything loaded up, gets all of his food, gets the ark completed, packs in every animal, grabs all of his food, his family, his wife, his sons, all of that. Then the Lord said to Noah, enter the ark, and all the people with you, because you alone I have seen to be righteous before me in this time. And also, you're my bestie. I gotta save you because, you know, you are the greatest friend to me. So I'm gonna save you and all your people. Just your family, though. Okay. Take with you every clean animal by sevens, a male and his female. Notice God doesn't say I need a binary bird and a binary, non-binary bullshit animals. I need those because there is no such thing. He wants males and females and animals that are unclean, both are male and female. Also, birds, everything in sevens, male and female. Yeah, but if they're in sevens, there's gonna be one left over. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the one? Ooh, I don't know. Okay. Also, everything by sevens. To keep offspring alive on the face of all the earth. Okay. For after 7 more days, I will send rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and I will blot them from the face of the land, everything that I have made. And Noah did according to all the Lord had commanded him. So he had to lock himself in a boat a week before you even filled up the bathtub. So So lock yourself and all these animals into a boat for 7 days. You're just going to be in there with nothing happening. So don't die. Like, oh my God. Why did you have him stay in there 7 days before you even did anything? Like, if he's your bestie, why would you do that? Oh, you didn't even give him a bachelor party. Listen, you should have let him have one night free. Or, or was it like after he locked the boat, you're like, oh yeah, stay here 7 days. Because in 7 days, I'm going to kill everything. But you stay in this boat for 7 days. Because you're going to be in here for 40 days. So what's 7 more days? Don't even worry about it. Whatever you're talking about is fugazi. Okay. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of water came upon the earth. Oh, so his kids were babies. Listen, if he was 500 when he had these three, and now he's 600, but he says they got wives. Oh my God. Listen, I'm so confused. See, hold on. Noah was 500 years old, and Noah became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. But then he's like, take for you like your sons and their wives. But if he had them when he was 500 years old, and he gets in the boat when he's 600 years old, 7 days early, I might add, uh, how do they have wives? What the fuck is happening? Listen, listen. Somebody word magic the fuck out of that so it makes sense because what the fuck? I get it. Maybe like you're gonna be my kid's wife when he's old enough, like 16. So hang out with me for 16 years. What the fuck, man? I don't even know. Or like, did they pick wives and like here, you take care of the infant. This is your future husband. I don't understand. Somebody word magic that, please. Okay. For after 7, okay, I'm bringing rain 40 days and 40 nights. Now, Noah was 600 years old when the flood of water came upon the earth. Then Noah, his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives with him entered the ark because of the water of the flood. So now they didn't have to go into the boat 7 days early. See, listen, okay, listen. Of clean animals and unclean animals, birds, and everything that creeps on the ground. Everything went into the ark with Noah by twos, male and female. Yeah, but what about the extra ones? Like, oh, I don't even know. Anyway. And it came about after the 7 days that after everybody didn't kill themselves, the water of the floods came upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, on the 17th day of the month, on the same day all the fountains of the great deep burst open and the floodgates of the skies were open. Okay, so February 17th is the day of the flood. Look, see, why didn't anybody tell me that before? Because that could be International Shower Day. I, I mean, I'm not kidding because that would be a good way to represent the flood, right? Okay, anyway. So, February 17th, the flood came, right? And the rain fell upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day, Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's wives, and the three wives entered the ark. Okay, so I guess now they got into the boat on February 17th. I thought they were already in the boat. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is happening. They, and see, why do they have to retell this part? Like, you already said to get in the boat. Why do you gotta say it again? Listen. The Bible is a lot of repetitive. Wait till we read the rules. You're gonna find out about repetitive. All the rules are the same. They're just worded different. Word magic. And every beast after its kind. Okay, so all that shit got into the boat. And they see it saying this again. Yeah. Okay. And those that entered, male and female, of all flesh. He's telling them again. Oh my God, he's telling it again. Okay. So they all entered the boat, and the Lord closed it behind him. Then the flood came upon the earth for 40 days. And the water increased and lifted up the ark, so that it arose above all the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the water, while the wristboard sank. And the water prevailed more and more upon the wristboard earth, so that all the high mountains everywhere under the heavens were covered. The water prevailed 15 cubits higher, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh that moved on the earth perished, birds and cattle, mass, everything that swarms upon the earth, and all mankind. Notice it doesn't say anything about the Nephilim. It says the Nephilim survived, but it doesn't even talk about them here. Anyway, I don't know. Of all that was on the dry land, all in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life, died. This is the first time because it says, okay, so they went into the ark to Noah by twos of all flesh, which was the breath of life. And then it says, the spirit of life. Why? Why? This just comes out of nowhere. The spirit of life. It never says this anywhere else. Okay? Thus, he blotted out every living thing that was upon the face of the land, from man to animals, creeping things, birds, all were blotted out from the earth, and only Noah was left together with those who were with him in the ark, and the water prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Okay, so other religions are like, we had one guy too. I think they all had one guy. Earth is a giant risk board. So I think every god did have one family. Yes. And all of us sprang from that one family of the of the God we worship. Right? The God you worship had one guy, and the God they worship had one guy. Every God had one guy because you got to start the risk board somehow. So that's just my thoughts on it. I don't know. I don't know, but really, it's like chapter 7 pretty much repeats itself all the time. And then if he was 600 when these three were born, and they may or may not be triplets. They used 500 when they were born. But then he gets into the boat when he's. Oh my god, I'm so fucking retarded. His kids are probably. They're about 100 years old too. Wow, I'm so fucking retarded. I was doing it in years, not hundreds of years. I'm retarded. That's how they have lives, because they're old. Oh my god, I just had a whole moment right there. Did you see that? Wow. Listen, that's how it happened. They were about 100 years old. Oh my god. Okay, so that's how that happened. Thank you for watching. Keep your nose clean and your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. And you should probably do the dishes because teenagers are a thing.